If you haven't been to the strip club in Miami or Atlanta, you haven't really been to the strip club, bro. Like when you said the girl take off their top, but don't take off the bottom. The girls in Miami walk out with the bottoms off, bro. Like when they want to actually, if you want to have a dance, they be like, "Oh, you want to dance?" You be like, "Yeah." They automatically take the whole thing off, and they'll start dancing.
Bro, this
And
sounds like some
sometimes
otherworldly shit, bro. I need to slide, dog. I don't.
I heard I heard Tampa straight too.
Yeah, I
I
heard
heard,
Tampa straight. I heard Tampa is
but
straight.
Tampa, like, I thought in Florida or in certain places, like they can't get completely naked. Like they can only do like tops only.
In New York, they can't get completely naked and you can't touch. And
You
then I
can't
don't know about
touch.
Tampa.
What the fuck? Why am I going there?
I don't think you can touch it in New York. And that's why I
That's
think a lot of niggas from like up north, they come to Miami and they go to Atlanta to go to the strip club.
You can touch in Miami. I don't want to touch a bitch in
Yeah,
City of
bro,
Atlanta.
you can touch, bro. Just don't
Oh,
be
okay.
too touchy feely, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd be like, some niggas will come up there with $1, be trying to rub all up on the pussy with the $1, bro. And I'd be like, I be feeling bad for the chick that's stripping, bro. Like, she don't need your little dollar, nigga. Your stinking ass dollar. You coming up there touching all on her like that, bro. At
gotta go
least
work
throw
for
you
it.
10 or something, bro.
They closed KOD, right?
Yeah, they closed KOD, but KOD ain't never been the spot because KOD it's legit. You can pay $20 to get in, and it's $20 a song. Let me not say it's not the spot, but it's not the spot if you like a regular dude, because
Mm,
you gonna run out of money real fast, bro.
Where do
Like
you go
just
to the office? Don't you?
I go to the office is good, G5 is good, Coco's is pretty straight. The
Pussies.
body, no, I don't never go Tootsie's. Tootsie's around. They like all in the same corner.
Uh-huh.
Tootsie's got good food, but for like as far as stripping,
Man,
it's
Justin, this
hmm?
boy Justin be in the strip clubs, dog. I wouldn't expect
I've
that.
only
That's
been three
really,
times.
hey, bro, that's three more than me, nigga.
My
Take the
homeboy took me
money.
to this one that Pretty Ricky owns called The Body, and it's
Mm.
small, but like it'd be a bunch of super thick girls in there, bro.
Said Pretty Ricky owns it.
Yeah, Pretty Ricky owns the strip club. My boy from Fort Lauderdale from Broward told me that.
Pretty Ricky kind of. I ain't gonna say it. Never
They
mind.
kind of washed, bro. Say it, bro. They
Yeah, no,
washed.
they ain't washed. That little Dwight Howardy, but
Oh, you heard
yeah,
about
they
that
got
shit,
women.
bro?
Bro,
Bro,
I
it's all
don't
over
know.
somebody
social
laughing
media.
at that shit.
Bro, I don't be on the internet like that, bro. I be on Instagram. If I come across Instagram, like I don't be on Twitter like super a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So like I went on there and I saw he was trending, and I'm like, what the fuck he trending for, bro? And I just kept it moving. But and then I found out later it was because he was fucking niggas and shit like that, taking dick and slinging it,
Allegedly,
bro.
allegedly.
Nah, that nigga was taking dick and slinging dick, bro. It's all good though. It's all good.
Bobby Valentino, bro. I didn't even know Bobby Valentino was on that, bro, until he got caught like the second or third time.
But he done got caught like three times.
Bro,
It's like Bobby, bro.
the last
Bobby,
video was
no.
the funnest. It was the funniest because this nigga was running like he did that one run, like you know you about to get left, but you ain't trying to full out run. He did that. Oh shit, I'm about to get left run, and I was like, nigga, you caught, bro.
Was that when he was in the hotel and he refused to pay?
Yeah, and it was dark. The
I
video
seen
was
that
dark as
video.
shit.
That's wild, bro.
This nigga ran
Like,
out with no shoes, bro.
bro, if you gay, just be gay. Fuck niggas, man. Like you ain't gotta be like ashamed of it. I'm not fucking no niggas, but you know,
Not when you an R&B singer, bro. They into it. When you an R&B singer and an NBA player at like 6'10".
yeah.
Nah,
That's six.
six
That's six.
eleven bottom.
But that's six. That's 6'10", 6'11", bro. That's intimidating for like a gay nigga just to be like, bro, this shit mine, bro. That's that's scary, bro. That's fucking scary, my nigga.
Worst
All
part
right,
is I know Dwight was saying corny jokes too, but we'll leave him alone.
bro. We gonna get off this, bro. We gonna. Yo, I gotta edit all that.
Please, please. We got jobs.
Bro, I'm sorry that shit. I be worried. I be worried. Like the white folk be looking at me. I be like, bro, I hope these niggas don't fucking say shit to me, dog. Please don't click on the podcast link, bitch. Like, but it's all good, man. I hope they fire my ass. It's all good.
I be hoping that too sometimes. I was like, please fire my ass.
Bro, so I can talk, so I can be like, mommy, they fired me, bro. Like, I don't even got a
Not even that,
job.
nigga, so I can get out here and grind, bro.
On some real shit, bro. On some real shit, because like, man, you start to realize how many hours like in a day you really have committed to do the things that you want to do. Because I was supposed to go to New York last weekend. I ended up not going, so I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and like Monday half the day. But I was waking up at like 4:30 in the morning and using like that whole morning time to do shit, like edit pics, like watch YouTube videos, practice shit. I'm like, damn, bro, I wish I had all this time like every fucking day. Because as soon as the week started, you're like, damn, nigga, I gotta go to work. You get home, you like, damn, nigga, like I kind of want to chill. And like yesterday, I was like, man, because I ain't played Madden. I haven't played Madden in like a month. I had to get some Madden in last night, bro. I had to.
Nah, I read this article where it was like sometimes work is what motivates you to go do that stuff. Like if
Facts.
you didn't have your job, you probably wouldn't have spent your time doing that those past couple of days because you would have been like, oh, I can do it another day because I have all the time in the world. So
That
it was
shit
like,
was beautiful.
yeah, it's like don't quit your job because when you quit your job, there's a lot of things that you don't realize that you do that you probably won't do if you don't have the job.
Nah, bro, I would do that shit, man. I don't be seeing how niggas like don't be hungry, bro. Like I don't know. The only free time that I spend is like doing this shit, bro. Like trying to like learn some stuff or try to get better at some shit. Because if even if I'm watching football, there's not like really time where I sit down and I'm just like I'm not doing nothing. Like I'll be watching YouTube videos while watching football. Or I'll be doing something while or I'm sleeping. I'm like, dog, like y'all niggas, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, man. But that's another topic, bro. I ain't trying to get on my feelings, nigga.
We don't want in your feelings said that nigga be real quiet and don't be wanting to talk about shit.
Bruh, fact. Fact.
But
So,
anyways, this motherfucking episode 31 of the Soiree Season podcast.
why you trying to put your grown and sexy voice on, bro? You're not grown nor sexy, dog.
Bro, I'm grown and sexy, bro. Don't hate on me, bro.
Where your dreads at, nigga?
They wasn't dreads in the first place. I couldn't shake them. They ain't dreads till I can shake them, bitch.
That's factual though. That's factual.
Like until I can shake them on my Chief Keef, bro. They not really dreads. I had to comb them out. They would have been looking at me crazy, bro. I sent my girl the picture. I had to put my face out of it because my girl would have roasted me. She would have memed me real quick.
Man,
But
she don't love you.
I mean, it is what it is. We goof on each other, bro. If you can't joke on your significant other, bro, is you really in a relationship?
You tell me, bro.
Or are you in jail, bitch?
Yes. No, I'm just joking.
But G said, man, it's episode 31 of Soiree Szn podcast. Appreciate y'all for listening so far. This ain't really a milestone, but we here, man. Shout out to the boy Justin over here, light skin key sweat boy. Introduce yourself,
Man.
How does this go? My name's Justin. You can reach me on Twitter, Instagram, Stephen Currency. Obviously, I'm light skin. You said this going on YouTube? Maybe, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
No, definitely, man.
All right. If you can't see this, I'm actually dark skinned, but
We can talk about our voice, bro. We replaced our previous light skinned Justin with a new Justin who's light skinned, bro. So welcome to the squad, bro. We're gonna put you on the phone.
what's up? Appreciate
if y'all
y'all.
want this nigga as a lifetime member, bitch, just hop in the comments, hit the like button, hop in the comments on Instagram. Let us know. We'll kick the other Justin off. JK, that's
We
my
don't get
dog.
any comments, bro, except spam.
No, you right. G shit. They don't do comments on the IG.
Yeah,
But anyways, nigga, it's a new week, so that means some new music dropping. One of the most anticipated albums, I guess, of the year is the
it
album.
wasn't, bro.
No, you. Come on now. Before I even introduce, Meek Mill's album was not anticipated.
I didn't even know it was dropping, bro.
I ain't know it was dropping neither. The
So
single came on the album.
how was it greatly anticipated, D? Tell us. Inform us.
Who was not looking for that Meek Mill album once he came out of jail?
Oh no, let me stop.
Exactly.
When he came out of jail, I was like, bro,
Came out of jail, everybody was waiting for a new album. So this is definitely one of the more anticipated albums of the year. Nobody knew when it was coming, but it did drop. How do y'all feel about it? Since you got so much to say, nigga, say something now, nigga.
Bro, I hate going first, but man, like I loved this fucking album, my nigga, bro. I'm not saying it was anticipated because I didn't even know it was dropped. Because this shit caught me off guard. I just saw the cover art everywhere. I'm like, bet. But I love this fucking album, bro. It felt like Meek Mill's victory lap. Like it's like, nigga, I'm out. Like I beat the system. I'm back on my shit. And like with this album, bro, Meek was rapping like he never rapped before. Like he was rapping like a new nigga, bro, with some of these flows, and it was like he was kind of killing that shit, bro. I'm like, goddamn, man. Like, oh, flex Meek, bro. And then like the features. When I first looked at it, I'm like, damn, this shit feature heavy as fuck. I don't know how I feel about this, but all the features felt appropriate, bro. That one song, the best, like I'm gonna just say it right now, the best song on the project is that "What's Free" with Rick Ross and Jay-Z, bro. That shit was like 6 minutes. It felt like old Rick Ross. Rick Ross came in first. I was like, damn, bro, like that shit. That was one of the best songs of the year, bro. Good, just from what they were saying, and
Mm.
just how and Meek came in so smooth, and it was just like, nigga, like this, the stuff that he was talking about, I didn't expect from Meek. But I guess it like falls in line with what he was doing, on CNN, Fox News, whatever. He was on all these news stations, even when he first got out of jail, and even since the album release. And it's just like, yo, like this is a new Meek Mill that we're dealing with, bro. Nigga was freestyling on Funk Flex over back to back. It's like, bro, Meek is
Yeah.
unbothered. Meek is unbothered right now, bro. And he killed this whole fucking album, bro. Even me personally, I feel like some of these features, like Cardi B, like that was just like Cardi B popping, let me put her on. I didn't really enjoy that song. But after the Cardi B and Fabulous, bro, I don't know why that nigga was on there neither. I'm biased.
Nah,
I don't
I
like
think the Fab.
Fabulous.
I think the Fab. I mean, I don't think Fab is as great as New York
Yeah.
make Fab seem, but I like Fab, like certain songs. I don't think the Cardi B feature I could do without, and the Kodak feature I could do without.
No, the Kodak feature was that's just slid, bro. I like the Kodak feature, man. Like, but everything else on this project, bro, even the songs that I wasn't in love with, it was like I saw the purpose of it, and it was really just like his victory lap, like nigga, I'm free, like I'm out, and shout out to 21 Savage, bro, with quite possibly the feature of the year, bro. That nigga came in feel like John Wick with the stick, oh no, I was like, I heard that shit in the car with my girl, but I had to run it back, man. I'm like, oh shit, I was getting real ignorant and shit, like, bro. Like just overall, man, I really enjoyed the project. It was like the perfect, except the Jeremiah feature too, bro. He could have stayed home with that shit. But like just overall, I thought it was a really good project. I enjoyed the project. I'm happy Meek had this opportunity to give it to us, and he's not in jail. It's just like, yo, like it really, like the title was perfect. Everything about the album. He had the Drake feature on there too, which I know niggas weren't expecting that. So it's just like it just felt good to listen to, bro. What do you think about it, Justin?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
seen
man.
Justin face jump around a little bit, so I know
I know
he felt
that's
some
all
type of
like
way.
that.
But
Like
go
man,
ahead.
I was trying to avoid that nigga. I'm like, man.
No, I ain't judging. I think we differ on some of the features. No, but I really liked his album. I think it showed a bunch of maturity and growth from him, especially what he's gone through with imprisonment, just kind of the bullshit he's had to deal with the law. It seemed like he was on like a mission as far as every verse. It wasn't like any wasted verses on the album. The only thing I could really say, uh, it's kind of long. It's a long listen. I think it was checking here. It says an
It
hour
was
and
an
10
hour and
minutes.
nine.
I
Yeah.
kind of like my albums like between 40 and 50 minutes. So there's always some songs that you can trim from it, but I wouldn't say there's like a bad song on it. Um, I like the Cardi feature. I think she probably gave him a run for the money on that song. I don't mind if you got to listen back. It's not like you're not going to.
No, I'm going to, bro. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I mean, I know a lot of people they like Cardi. Some people they're mad about her, but no, she did her thing. Fabulous. I like Fab. He kind of been in the news lately for
Did he beat some bitch ass?
He
yeah
beat
his
his wife, well, his girlfriend, his lifelong. Niggas
yeah.
be having lifelong girlfriends, but it is
So
what.
it's kind of
Why you
true.
telling on me, bro?
And bruh, you tell it on yourself, nigga.
Go ahead.
No, but it had like a Latin feel to it, and Fab like he's a perfect type of person for that, especially being from New York. I think he's half Dominican, quarter Dominican, something like that. But yeah, I like the features. The Drake feature. I don't know if y'all wanted to get into that later, but I think the Drake feature was like it was cool. It's Drake. We gonna listen regardless, but I think
Facts.
it was. I give it an 8 out of 10. It was a pretty solid album.
Yeah,
So
like
what did you want to talk about for the Drake feature though?
yeah.
I mean, just in general, what y'all think about Drake and Meek? You
I
think them
think it.
niggas still hate each other?
Nah, bro. I think once Meek came out and said like nigga, like that whole period of time, I was off his hands, bro. I was fucked up. I was on drugs. Like once he said that, like it was almost more accepting the fact that he kind of like tried to end Drake's shit. And then if Drake would have fell off, obviously we wouldn't have got that verse because Drake would have been salty about it. But it's like yo, like nigga, like I did that, and then it gave me like it was almost a moment that Drake got bigger. The fact
Mm-hmm.
that he was like ghostwriting, it was like, oh, like somebody ghostwriting and shit. Oh, nigga, like, and then he comes out with a hit song like that. It's almost like, damn, nigga, like, who cares? So if Drake didn't have like such like, if he didn't win that battle, he would have never ended up on his album. And I don't think we're ever gonna see like Meek on Drake's album. I don't think we're gonna see that. But the fact that like Drake stepped into his world and kind of did that, and it almost had like that same feel of a Rico type of beat. Like if you listen to it, it almost feels like Rico. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna write this one. Like he had to come back on it, and like I don't
Mm.
know. And I actually I really enjoyed it, bro. It was like it was a great moment because a lot of the times when I'm listening to albums, I'm not looking at like the track list. I'm not looking at the features. Like I'll just go straight to the track one and hit play and just listen to it as is. And like it kind of, I was like, nigga, is this fucking Drake, my nigga? Like, and it was
Mm.
it was really just surprising, like to have him on there, bro. What do you think about it, G?
I mean, I enjoyed it, bro. I feel like it's nothing. It's not an album that's gonna shoot him to the top of just the rap game as an artist, but I feel like it was a really dope album coming off of everything he's been through. He addressed everything. He went back to his roots of street rap with a song with 21 Savage, and so it gave you just the full spectrum of who he is, plus
Bro.
the growth.
And he gave us so many quotes for Instagram, bro. I got about four captions off that album, bro, that I got sitting in my notes right now, bro.
No,
Like
that's important though. That's definitely important though.
that stuck in my ways, bro. When he was like, if she a baddie, I hit it from the front. If she got a fat ass, I hit it from the back. Some shit like that. Something along those lines.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, I remember
felt that, bro. I
that.
felt that, my nigga. I'm like, bro, yes.
What you about to say, Justin?
Not to cut you off, but I know what I had an issue. The Jeremiah feature with PNB Rock.
Nah, bro, I'm good on
You
that.
didn't
Both of
like
them.
that?
Not
Nah,
at
I
all.
think that was hard. That was hard.
Nah,
Man,
D, cause you fucking like Jeremiah, bro. You told me my tie. You fuck with my tie, bro.
My Tie was a solid album, bro.
No, the first half of it and all the Ty Dolla Signs was solid. Everything with Jeremiah was like, nigga, you could have kept that, bro.
But I said that when we went over the album. I did say
Okay.
that. We talked about it beforehand too. I
And
told you I like Jeremiah's previous mixtape where he was like all the album names, like all the song names were like countries in Europe.
yeah,
And that shit was hard, but then it got annoying like 6 months later, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Jeremiah's a good artist, he's just a good artist on certain songs, and that was a perfect hook for him. And PNB Rock was like a perfect compliment to that too, because that nigga's voice, even though the auto-tune, that shit is like super smooth. But do y'all feel like Meek accomplished what he needed to on this album as far as just giving everybody the full spectrum of like who he is now coming out of jail and just what he's trying to do with like prison reform and all that?
absolutely, bro. I feel like this album did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it was like it felt good to listen to this album. Like I wasn't in. It's not like I'm gonna be bumping this album like in the whip like all the time type shit. It has
Mm-hmm.
like those songs that you're gonna like really listen to like more frequently, but just collectively when you just listen to it as an album, you're like, yes, bro. Like when you have in mind, okay, like this nigga, he was in jail. He came out of jail. He and the judge was on his back, and he's just talking about all these things, and it's just like, bro, like this nigga winning right now. That's why it was called championship. Like it's like, yo, nigga, I felt like I won. Like I finally got like out of the system. I finally got like that win that I was looking for a long time, and then like it just was a great album, bro. Like everything about it, I fuck with it, man. And I wasn't expecting that. I think it was definitely like a top 10 project of the year, just based off of everything that was involved with it. But it's probably gonna be like 9, 10 type shit. It's not like crazy good, but just
Mm-mm.
like for the album that it was like, yo, this was a really good album, bro.
I feel like when we get
I,
some more time to digest it, it'll definitely sit a little bit more, and then it'll
yeah,
kind of you'll be able to define like where it is on that scale of 1 to 10 if it even sits in there. Because I mean, there's so many albums that drop, like all the albums that dropped in January and February that we
yeah,
probably so far from my mind, you don't know what dropped back in January and February, but like stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I feel you, but like, nah, it's undeniably like a top 10 album, bro. I mean, you can put whatever 10, but I mean it's on the lower end. It's like 9, 10 like type shit, but it's like it's one of the best albums of the year. If you don't see that, I don't know what niggas is listening to, bro.
You know, they put money into this album, especially with all them samples at the beginning. But
Yeah, I ain't
I
like.
think
Oh,
still there.
internet. Nah, that nigga gone. But I will say what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, I think this album sets him up pretty well for the future.
Samples. Like I ain't really.
You there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we miss all that.
Can you hear me? I didn't understand shit.
Nah, it just jumped back in. Your sound stopped and then it jumped back in. Bro, are you
Oh shit.
hardwired into the
No,
hardwired
I'm
into
in
the
my.
Wi-Fi?
No, bro, my Wi-Fi downstairs, bro. I'm upstairs.
Oh, that's what it is. What?
Is is it sound fucked up right now?
Nah, you good right now, but it's probably gonna keep doing that because Wi-Fi cuts in and out if you're not hardwired into it.
I can't hardwire, bro. My girl downstairs. I ain't trying to fuck with her.
But yeah, man, we back. We had to take a quick break. Some technical difficulties. Niggas Wi-Fi be trash. Cuz thought he had the 5G package. He only got the 2G bill.
Nigga, I got the 5G, I'm on the 5G, hold. You be telling the people too much shit, D. You need to fucking stop it, bro.
But with that, we're gonna move on to the next album of the weekend. Street Gossip from Lil Baby, man. This is his third project of the year. Are y'all tired of hearing from him yet?
Yes.
Nah,
What do you think of the project, Justin?
I thought it was dope. I've only listened to it straight through twice, but it definitely has some songs that you want to bump in the whip. I don't know the names of the tracks off the top of my head. Actually can look here, but he's got some ones on there. I like that song with Gunna as
Him
a
and
Metro.
Gunna, like, bro, him and Gunna be snapping, bro, together.
Bruh, I felt like this project was missing Gunna, bro. And I was talking shit about the Gunna and Lil Baby project. I'm like, yo, like it felt like Gunna was featuring on every fucking song on their project. But like with this project, I really enjoyed it, bro. Like in a way, like when I first listened to it, I thought it was terrible. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, like the first listen, terrible, bro. But then when I like went back and listened to it again, there's some slappers on here, bro. But I also feel like we're getting like I'm kind of like tired of hearing Lil Baby, bro. Like this nigga dropped, but like this is third project of the year.
Mm-hmm.
He's on hella features, bro. He on every nigga's fucking album coming out. It's like, bro, like Lil Baby, bro. You can lie, my nigga. Like, don't dilute the fucking like the Kool Aid, bro. Like, you could chill for a second, my nigga. Like,
I think
and
that's
Way.
yeah, I think that's the QC way, bro.
man, hey man, I ain't gonna talk on QC. I ain't trying to get murdered.
Coach K gonna come after you.
Bruh, I hope so. If he come after me, bro, I'll be like, bro, thank you, my nigga. Like, give me the clout tokens. But but I just felt like this project, it was cool, it was solid, but it was nothing like special about it. Like, it's just like a typical. It's the same like with Migos with their last project. It has songs on there. It's cool songs. I don't feel like there was a hit on this. There wasn't a drip too hard. There wasn't like that big single on it where it's like, oh shit, like this is the one type shit. But I thought it was still a solid project. But it's not something that I'm like me personally, I'm not gonna bump like probably past like this month. I'm gonna listen to it some more because I like the first listen I hated it. The third listen I was like, okay. But I'm not finna be bumping this shit like all winter. It's
I
not
think
happening.
I think the thing with Lil Baby is he has his pocket, and so
He
with
does.
all three of these projects, he's been sitting in that pocket comfortably. And if
Mm.
you're a street nigga that likes Lil Baby and Lil Baby's type of music, you're gonna keep fucking with all of these projects. But if you just a music connoisseur and you just trying to hear different music or him like change levels or like give you a hit, I don't think you're gonna get that from him because I think what QC's trying to do, they understand what the music game is now. Like each week, somebody up, like there's gonna be another 5 albums. So if we keep putting out people from QC or keep putting people from QC on different projects, people are not gonna not be able to hear you. So it's not like you have time to fall off. And either your music is not gonna fall off or you're gonna fall off because people are gonna be tired of hearing you.
Quick question. When y'all listen to an album after you digested it a few times, do you keep the if you decided that you like the majority of it, do you keep the whole album or you make deletes?
I ain't
Me
gonna lie, bro. I
personally,
don't even be saving albums like that on my
see,
Apple Music.
I used to do that, but like that's what makes me forget about albums, man. But like I just recently, like probably like 2 months ago, I started like saving. Like when a new album comes out, I'll just save it to my library, and then like when I'm scrolling through, I save the whole. I don't make deletes. I listen. Like me, I'm not the type of person that listens to like individual songs. Like I'm not going from song to song. Like oh, like I like this song. I'm not in the playlist. I listen to albums. I listen to albums. If I can't listen to it all the way through, I ain't trying to listen to it, bro.
Gotcha.
Straight
Because
up.
I have seen somebody I know on the internet. What they do once they digest it, they kind of go back and just make keepers for the album, kind of concise and trim it. So I haven't tried that yet, but I feel like with artists like Lil Baby, Gunna, even like Young Thug, Future, the ones that are dropping consistently, if you trim the fat off, you can make a really good one for yourself. So I don't know. I'm gonna try it, see how it goes, but I like the idea.
I like the idea, but it's also like when niggas are releasing music, especially like as a collective, like as an album, it's like, bro, like that's how you expected us to digest it. So it's like I'm gonna digest it just as is. So if I'm taking out shit, and then like there's also those songs where it's like you might not connect with it when you first listen to it. Like you might not connect to it the first, fifth, sixth, eighth, 10th time, but then it hits you at that right time when you listen to the whole project as a whole, and it's just like, bro, like I really fuck with this song now. Like or like damn, like because like not every artist gets that luxury though. Because when I like Jid's album, JID, I fucking hated his album first two listens, bro.
The
Hated
new
his
one?
album. Yeah, the new one, bro. I listened to it like 2 days ago. I'm like, this is really fucking good, bro. Like, okay, all right, let's go. If I would
Mm.
have went through and deleted like, cause that was like two songs, three songs, first couple listens that I liked on it, but like if I would have deleted, everything else, I would have never gotten a chance to be like, all right, like I'm gonna give this album another fucking chance. Like, so there's a Mick Jenkins album even. I fucking hated that shit the first time. Second time, that's my favorite project of the year thus far, bro. Like he got so many facts and dropping so much knowledge in that shit. So it's like I can't do that, bro. I can't do it.
I think part of it just depends on the artist too, because we've
Fact.
talked about this before. Most artists that dropped this year haven't had concept albums, but if you go to like a Kendrick Lamar, if you listen to some songs out of Good Kid, Mad City or The Pimp a Butterfly out of the album, it doesn't make sense because they have skits at the end, and it's all part of a bigger concept. So if you don't listen to the album as a whole, it kind of confuses you to a certain extent, especially if it's your first time listening.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel the same way. But I was speaking more into references like Atlanta and Southern trap. Like with the Kendrick or
mm,
J Cole, you got to listen all the way through. They're trying to tell a story, trying to make a point.
mm.
But some of these like Atlanta artists, they're just they're putting out so much music all the time. It's not really structured in.
They're not project artists
Yeah, they're not project artists. There is a bunch of singles that they're putting out. Now, I'm not saying Little Babies like that, but there are
either.
some like
He
if you
is.
listen, but if you listen to like a Future album or like a mixtape, sometimes obviously he's just throwing songs in there. So
When hasn't he though? Like when has he made the concept album? When has he made like the body of work where it's like nigga, like this ain't just singles.
I would
Every
I would
project like that's from
is it Hendrix? I would say Hendrix kind of follows like it's not like following the same story or anything like that, but it kind of is taking you through emotions because this is his R&B side more than him rapping. So I would say that's kind of like that would be his version of what you're talking about
I'll give
to a
it to
point.
you. I'll give it to you.
Won't take.
Mhm. Yeah, man. Overall, I feel like QC just gonna keep dropping music, so niggas just gonna have to keep digesting it. I mean, Lil Baby, this was solid. I mean, he talked about the Breakfast Club. This album was already coming. Like the Gunna album was spur of the moment, and this album was already set to come out. So we was gonna
Yeah.
get this regardless. I want to talk about Trey Songz. Anybody listen to it?
I tried. I couldn't do
I
it.
listen.
I'm
I
not
might
going
see
to
him. I
6 a.m.
have
though,
to.
bro.
You got something good to say about Justin? I ain't listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna.
It was straight.
He
I'm not
dropped
like
two
a.
projects, bro.
He did. I had to play 2K through them. Waste some time.
That's how niggas be getting through albums, bro. Like they put it on while you playing video games, bro.
A lot of music for me is background music if it's not like one of my favorite artists, but I want to make sure I get that listening, see if it catches my ear. But no, it was straight. The first one was more like Trey Songz, R&B. It was straight. The second one, I like Trey Songz when he raps, and he's more like his beats are more up tempo. So he's got a few on there. The one with Sway Lee, definitely give that one a listen. There's one with Tory Lanez after that. That's pretty good. But yeah, it was
He's been on
straight.
fire.
Yeah, Tory Lanez, he on everything.
Yeah, he been snapping. His last album, what was it called? Love Me Now.
That
Going
was
back
a,
and listening to it,
bro,
man,
that
that
was
thing
a
it was
really good
straight.
project, bro. That was a
It
really
was
good
straight.
project.
He was a little corny going around to all the radio stations with Lil Tory, the little puppet. But
Puppy was solid
Exactly.
in
after that,
there.
it was straight.
But see, sometimes, bro, like, I mean, I enjoy watching, like, the interviews and shit like that. But sometimes I like taking a step back from that shit because you can just listen to the music and just take the music in as it is instead of, like, the antics. And sometimes I ain't
Mm,
trying to hear you talk about the music, bro. I just want to hear the music. That's it.
true, true, true. So let's get to another album, man. Ski Mask is from Miami, right? He's from Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, G. So let's talk about Ski Mask the Slump God, bro. Stokely. I'm not a fan of his music, to be honest.
Bro,
He got some.
he had one of the hardest covers of the year, bro.
Yeah,
That
that
cover
that
was
was
hard.
the Stokely Carmichael.
No, no, no. The cover, like when he was like, looked like he had a do rag on, but it looked like George Washington painting or some shit.
No, that was probably Stokely Carmichael, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
The album cover, the person he probably had his head, the body was probably Stokely Carmichael.
Who is that?
It's I think he's something with like abolitionist or something like that. I
Oh,
don't know
really?
exactly who Stokely Carmichael is, but
Oh, that shit was hard
am I
then.
wrong? Let me Google this shit before I sound stupid, though.
No, you probably already do.
No, it probably is. But I mean, what y'all feel about the album while I Google this?
Go
I
ahead,
didn't
Justin.
listen, so y'all
Oh,
gonna have to tell me.
you don't like Ski Mask?
No, I like Ski Mask. I've listened honestly to only like maybe one and a half of his projects. I didn't even know he dropped till the other day because there was a lot of music that dropped this weekend. So
Yeah.
no, I'll have to listen to this because I didn't know it dropped. But he's got some hits.
I feel like this nigga, he can't make an album, bro. He cannot make an album, bro. Like it's just like it's not within him to make an album. He's just not an album artist. Like he's gonna have one or two songs that take off from the album that people are gonna fuck with. I would say more so the youth because I think he's a really good rapper. He's very talented in finding flows and like just making shit sound different than everybody else's shit. But where he succeeds in that, he lacks in being able to make good songs. And I'm not saying like you don't have to have like the typical structure, like okay, like the hook needs to play 3 times, I need 3 verses, whatever type shit, bridge, da da da, hit song. Like I just feel like when it comes to him, he cannot make a project for shit, bro. And you have to be in the right mood to listen to his shit because I listened to it the first time. I'm like, bro, throw this whole shit away, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear this shit, bro. That's like, bro.
Bro, he
For
sounds straight
real,
out of Bullwinkle, Rocky and Bullwinkle, bro.
for real, my nigga, dog. But when I listened to it again today, and I was like, I can see the appeal, and I've always seen the appeal because like I found him like a long time ago before he was popping, like just rapping on Twitter and doing shit like that, and I was like, oh cool, like this nigga, all right, man, I see you. And he's always been able to rap. He's always been able to like have very complex flows, but it's just like when it comes down to like making good songs, that's where he lacks in. And even the album, like you'll listen to it, you'll be like, "Oh damn, this nigga snapping," or like he really good, he really in his bag, like his bag. But like I can't remember one hook, I can't remember one song that like really stuck with me. Like if it wasn't for a lot of the stuff around him, like the relationships he has, he wouldn't be the artist that he is. Like if he wasn't having videos by Cole Bennett, like come on, bro. Like niggas would not care, bro. If he wasn't signed to the label he was, if he wasn't working with Timberland, if he didn't have like that Missy Elliott sample on shout out my whatever, catch me outside, whatever shit like that.
Shout out my niggas.
Yeah, that
That
shit.
shit.
Like if he didn't have that, he wouldn't be who he is. And his dreads fake, bro. So that says everything I need to know, bro.
Wait, dead ass?
His dread when he first started his dreads and shits were fake, bro.
I mean, you petty. Anyway,
I
I agree with you. That nigga, he can rap. I don't be feeling none of his songs, bro.
He can rap. He can rap. Like I ain't ever gonna take that away from that nigga. That nigga can spit.
Yeah, Stokely Carmichael wasn't an abolitionist. He was part of the civil rights movement. He used to be with like Martin Luther King and all them. his I don't know if he was Muslim, but the other name he used was Kwame Ture. Like it was Stokely, Kwame
Yeah.
Ture, Carmichael.
Yeah.
What?
Stop educating us, bro.
Hey, we giving facts to the people, bro. Some niggas ain't know that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate that we used to have a Black History teacher, and nigga did not go in for Black History Month. Like, what was the purpose of me having a Black History teacher in high school, and the nnigga did not go in on Black History Month, bro?
Who was a Black History teacher, bro?
Mr. Moore. But I don't want to shit on that nigga just in case he listened to this. Because he was cool. He was the shit. And he was my basketball coach at one point.
That says everything, man. So, okay.
Anyway.
We're not going to talk about Mr. Moore.
Yeah, he was that guy. But you want to talk about Earl Sweatshirt album? I fucks with it. Low-key, it was hella short. But he was definitely snapping.
He was, bro. That was another album I hated when I first listened to it. But, like, it's a vibe, bro. I was listening to it today. I was like, bro, this shit a vibe, my nigga. Like, I fuck with this, man. And
I don't know why it was so short, though.
That's how all Earl's albums have been. Like, I think his, like, debut album was, like, 40-something minutes. And then, like, I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside was, like, 30 minutes. And then this shit was, like, 30 minutes. So it's, like, that's what he does. Like, it's just some short things. And it's, like, the vibes that he can rap. He's another nigga that can rap. And it's, like, he's not going to have, like, no memorable hooks. It's more just like, the vibe of this shit. But I enjoyed, like, if I had to say this, like, I enjoyed Earl's album more so than like Stokely's shit, like Ski Mask shit. So
yeah, I think that's simple, bro. I listened to them both back to back at the gym. Like I listened to it was
Stokely. How you listen
Stokely.
to Earl at the gym, bro? That should be making you want to go home, bro. You be like, nigga, I can't even hit this shit, bro.
No, I listened to those back to back. It was Stokely and Earl, and then they was on repeat. So I listened to them both twice back to back.
Quite a switch up.
Yeah, it is definitely a switch up. I mean, I don't really be paying attention. That's why I really don't digest them fully because I be trying to work out. But just the thought, like just the feeling of both of them, like I definitely enjoy Earl's album a little bit more.
Earl shit does have like a certain feeling. It's just like a nigga that's like going through depression or like might be finding like the space where he feels comfortable like expressing himself again because I think that's part of just him as an artist. Like it might be a comfort level thing where he doesn't feel comfortable like putting his life out there because like could be a very uncomfortable feeling. And that's the vibe that I got from the album. Like it was more so just like I'm comfortable with this. This
yeah, nigga, it was called Here's Some Rap Songs. There's some rap songs.
You feel me? I don't like shit on go outside. Like you feel me?
Mm.
So it was cool. I like it, man. I appreciate anything we get from Earl, man. He's one of the best in our generation that is not gonna get a lot of love.
How do you feel about it, Justin? Did you not listen to it?
No, I listened, I think last week, probably on Friday. I thought it was cool. I seen a lot of mixed reviews on Twitter for it. A lot of people were disappointed in him. I thought it was good. I like it because it was concise, 25 minutes, I think. It kind of reminded me like that TR Whack, where it was 1 minute each. But he definitely can spit. I understand some people, he's not their flow. He's not like their type of style. He's a little too lyrical for them. But, and that's not to say like, oh, that's some people can't understand it, they're not educated. But I thought it was good. I got to go back and listen again. I should probably do it tomorrow. It's a quick listen. But no, I think he's just saying.
Gee, I mean, I feel like the whole Odd Future camp, like, You haven't seen much from them niggas in a minute, especially from Earl. I mean, you've seen stuff from Tyler. Like, I don't know why we listened to that Christmas album the other day. I was like, nigga, I had no idea what this was gonna be, bro.
Y'all listen to that?
Is it all
Yeah,
Tyler?
there's some other people in there, but it
It's
was a
mostly
Christmas
Tyler.
album. Yeah, it's mostly Tyler.
Is it fire? I didn't listen to that, bro.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know, cause I didn't go in expecting that. So when I listened to it, I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck is this?
Was he actually speaking about like Christmas stuff, or was he like just butchering Christmas?
I think it was a bunch of melodic stuff, bro. That's what also threw me off. It wasn't like rapping Tyler. Like I was expecting Tyler to hop on there and be rapping, and it wasn't that at all. Like y'all gotta listen yourselves to really understand it, but
I'm good.
it'll be like, okay.
I don't like Christmas music, bro.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Except unless it's Boys the Man, Let It Snow, bro. That's my shit. But shout out to everybody else that dropped album. What? Yeah, what? Y'all, bro, I gotta hear Let It Snow at least 5 times during Christmas season, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I listened to that last night.
Bro, y'all niggas wild, bro.
Y'all gotta hear that Christmas skit on the radio, bro, about the cranberry sauce. Bonquisha, baby, please. Bonquisha, y'all ain't okay. Never mind.
Hey, bro, I gotta say, man, before we switch topics, bro, that Deontay Wilder, however the fuck you say that nigga name, that to this day meme is the meme of the year, bro.
What is that from, bro? What is that from?
It's from an interview, bro. And it's sad because like this nigga was talking about like some real shit, and niggas is still trolling there, bro. To everything.
They're still trolling him to this day.
Bro.
Hey, y'all seen the wide neck nigga and the long neck nigga?
Bro.
That shit had me weak, bro.
All necks matter.
That shit, and then they was like frolicking and shit, bro. That shit was hilarious.
You seen the beginning of the video where the skinny neck or what's the white one?
Yeah,
Daddy long neck. Daddy long neck.
I'm like, why he in the bushes?
Bro, that nigga funny, bro. That nigga funny. I stumbled, maybe it was his Instagram or Twitter. I stumbled upon that shit, and this nigga, and it, like, I like how he embracing, like, you know, that the nigga look weird as fuck, bro.
You know he's from Florida, right?
Oh, word.
Pensacola, I think.
Bro, we might have that nigga on for an interview. Nah, I ain't gonna have that.
Gonna take up the whole screen. What you talking about?
This shit gonna be looking like this. It gonna be like this, bro. Bro, have y'all seen what's that nigga name? His name was like Potatoes or some shit, or like Tato. He be taking videos with his cell phone and shit, and he'll just be like walk up to random white people and be just trolling them and shit.
Nah, I ain't never seen that, bro.
I gotta tell you, this nigga is hilarious, bro. Oh my god, dog. Like I don't even be going on Twitter like that. But I be checking Twitter like these last 3 days since I found his shit. I'm gonna send y'all this shit, bro. He funny.
But anyways, keep it moving. Shout out to everybody that dropped albums from the rest of the weekend. Larry June dropped Very Peaceful. Black Thought dropped Stranger Thought Volume 2. Pee Wee Longway dropped State of the Art for the Streets.
Damn.
I don't know how to say this girl name. Dunia, the Avant Garden, she dropped that. That's R&B. Skinny from the Nine dropped It's an Evil World. That name sounds really familiar to me, but I don't remember where I remember it from.
Yeah, we mentioned him on here like one time. Like I don't fuck with him.
Okay, G, you a hater?
My dad
Kid Tron.
Why I gotta be a hater just because
You said your dad told you about the nigga?
Yeah.
Your dad be listening to rap music, bro? My dad don't be listening to no shit. My dad be listening to straight gospel, reggae gospel too, though.
See, the thing is, my father, he's been institutionalized for a while. And when he came home, YouTube is it's not a foreign thing because he's been out during the YouTube time, but I guess he be going on there, and I don't know, this was months ago. He just asked me one day on the phone, he's like, yeah, I listened to this really cool Sway Lee and French Montana Unforgettable song. I'm like, bro, that's old as hell. I didn't say that to him because I'm like, you don't know any better. But then he said, oh, you listen to Skinny from the Nine? I'm like, nigga, I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, I had to look it up. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Right? He was arrested at for some point, like Skinny from the Nine. He had like
Man, I thought you were talking about my dad. I would believe it.
it was like, bro, they're like that, bro. Like, no, but Skinny from the Nine, he had like some kidnapping charges. Nigga, I realized this, bro. Rappers, new age rappers, love when they catch a charge, bro, or catch a case, my nigga.
Nigga, that's like getting
That's
shot back in the day, nigga. You going platinum,
Bruh,
bro.
that's the fucking spin in this packet, bro. It's like, nigga, free me, and then nigga come out, bro, and you be like, bro, like your shit still whack, my nigga. Like I don't know what to say.
It,
That
it
nigga
worked for
called
the
like
clout until you end up in the feds, but
factual, but like I don't know, like man, like niggas love that shit, bro. And they be like, yeah, bro, like you don't even got no serious or nothing like real nigga shit charges, bro. Like you got charges of like domestic violence, or you got charges of like.
Nah, you got the weird nigga charges. Like, that's just not cool, bro.
Or like kidnapping or like some shit like that. But like, bruh, like, come on, man.
That's
It's like,
just not cool, nigga.
like, bro, you gonna sit down for a year, bro. You talking, you act like, nigga, free me, nigga. But like, bro, sit down and take that shit, bro. Like,
Nah, bro. Stay your sex offender behind in jail, bro.
bro, I don't know. Why you talking about the Kasha like that, bro? We fuck with the
Boy,
Kasha
I
over
was
here.
not talking about him.
man, if the glove fits,
If it fits, you must have quit. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. But we ain't quitting in this time. K-Tronda, how you say that shit? K-Tronda?
Kitchenada.
Sound it out. Kate Trinata, you a dumb bitch, huh?
You ain't even know. You was about to say the same shit. Shut your ass
No,
up,
I know,
nigga.
I know Kate Trinata, you motherfucker. I listen to that nigga. He be
Who's that
producing
nigga?
for. He a producer, bro. He got projects where it's just him producing. He like producing for Mick Jenkins, all them soulful niggas. He produced for the internet, Sid, old Diecast, like all that shit.
You
Why you
real
try to sit like
excited. Yo, we got an album from Victor Oladipo. He dropped the R&B album finally. I don't know how he dropped it now. And then Danny Lay dropped Japan. Danny Lay fine as shit, bro.
Oh,
You know she from
Yeah, like-
Florida?
Yeah, she's from Orlando.
She lived in Orlando or Miami.
Club interview. Y'all boys was sleep, bro.
I seen her interview. Like she sounds so cute, man. Like I like her, man. And you know that song, Blue Chips. My shit, blue. Did y'all listen to the project?
No.
It was
Her
like
project?
the second. Yeah, her new project. She dropped the project. It was like her. It was called. Well, her project was called some other
The
shit.
plan.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever. But she had a song called Blue Chips on there, and it was written by Vils. If y'all know who that is, he's another
Yeah.
Orlando artist.
I've seen you mention it before.
Yeah, like him, like he wrote that shit. And if you listen to that shit, like you can tell, like damn, like that nigga wrote that shit. And he does like you can tell he does some like background vocals in that shit. So check that out. That
He
song.
did the background vocals like that, nigga.
Bro,
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear that shit? You hear that shit like in the back, like you hear like
No,
his voice.
I'm
The
laughing
Yono
at this nigga head. You hear the background vocals in that shit.
What'd you say, Justin?
The Yo No Say song?
What?
Yo No. I ain't speaking Spanish. The track
What,
number
it's called-
10 on the album.
Oh, he's on the song. He's on the project.
Yeah, no, he's listed.
Oh no, like but he wrote Blue Chips. Like he wrote
No.
Blue Chips.
Bills. He's on track number 10.
Oh shit! Like,
Wow.
see, I didn't even know that. I ain't check her out. I'm good on her. She could just be bad. That's it.
I listened to it the other day, and I'm looking in my iTunes now, and I'm really upset because I just realized I downloaded the clean version.
Don't you hate when you did that, bro?
Bad, bro.
Bro,
Remember
I
back
did
in the
that.
day you had to download songs and you download the clean version on accident, bro?
Bro, I remember I not downloaded, but like I added the clean version of JID shit. I was like, bro,
Me
like
too.
what is all this? What is this, bro? I keep hearing these bleeps. Like, what is that? But yeah, man.
But-
fuck.
What y'all want to talk about next, bro? We talking about breakups. Y'all want to talk about music? You want to be in your feelings or what, bro?
I'll have a quick thing. Y'all saw the Foles news?
The what?
The what?
Markel?
Yeah, his shoulder.
Yeah, they finally diagnosed it. Something with like a nerve or something.
Yeah, we can't talk about sports on here though. The hoes don't care.
this
I mean, yeah, that's right.
this nigga want to do this for the hoes so bad, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm just being real, bro.
Nah,
Like
he's got a point.
like the hoes, they really don't care, bro. Cause like sometimes I listen to sports, I be like, I don't care, bro. Like,
No, you right, bro. Like, I don't know how niggas sit there and watch Sports Center all day long, bro. Like, it be
But
the
I
same
do it.
shit going back and forth. And when
I will
baseball,
do it religiously, nigga.
And when baseball and hockey come on, bro, I don't be wanting to watch none of that shit. Well, hockey I'll watch because that shit be kind of lit. Because I can't ice skate, so I fuck with that. But when baseball highlights come on or like some weird shit come on, I'll be like, nah, bro. What
I
about
hate
football?
I hate when it's like baseball and hockey season, bro. The only season we care about is basketball, football season. That's it. They put you see how they group the niggas sports together and then they like put the fucking other shit. They're like, oh, they gonna phase us into it. Like, oh shit, it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I won't care.
And the two seasons don't even connect, bro. Like there's a pretty big gap between basketball and football, where baseball and hockey cleans up, bro.
Basketball has like the shortest break between seasons though.
Yeah, what is it like May to October or June to October?
It's like June to October.
I feel like baseball is always on though, bro. Like baseball's break isn't that big either.
I mean, they got 82 games they gotta get through, bro. Or like, actually, it's 100 and something, ain't it?
Yeah, it's 100 and something games baseball gets through.
God damn, that's how you know it's not a real sport, bro. But that's besides the point.
Anyway, that's what I want to talk about, bro.
Games inside a winner.
Nah,
bro. Let's talk about let's hit the the relationship topic, and then we're gonna touch on like Justin shit.
Yeah. So I mean, I ain't never had no legit girlfriend to have a legit breakup. So
That's
I
false,
don't know
bro.
what the fuck. What you mean? Oh shit! Like, we ain't talking about no high school shit, bro. We talking about being grown.
Okay, no problem. I'm sorry.
I mean, we can talk about that if you want to, but I mean,
I don't care, hoes.
So we gonna talk about breakups and how to get through them. I guess we can talk about situationships too, but it is what it is. Go ahead, bro. You want to talk about these hoes, bro?
I don't. I really don't. But situationships, them shits be the realest, dog. Cause you be like, damn, I thought you was really fucking with me, and now I had to block your ass, bro. Like for real, I'm petty, bro. I'll block.
I ain't never blocked a chick a day in my life, bro. It took me a couple years on Instagram to figure out how to block somebody, bro.
It's very simple, bro. You hit that block button. I'll block a bitch quick, bro. Cause especially now, man, I ain't got no problem, dog. I'll block a bitch quick like a motherfucker, dog. I'm like, oh, as soon as my girl bring up some shit, I'm like, bro, I'll block her right now, nigga. Like, I don't even care. Like, even if you be like, damn, like, I really wanted to hit that shit, too. I got a whisper. I really wanted to hit that shit, too. You be like, nope. Block. Block. But honestly, it just makes a list of all the hoes you hit up after you break up, but that's besides the point.
Yo, this nigga want to get in trouble, bro.
Nah, bro. Chill out, dog. Y'all boys need to chill.
Not to get off topic, Cedric, but you remember that one time we turned the lights off and hid from that one chick? I ain't gonna say her name.
Turn the lights off and what?
We hid from the one chick because
bro. Oh, did you fuck her or something?
No.
Oh, I thought there was something. I thought there was an update.
Nah, that's.
I thought there was an update, bro.
Nah, not really that often though.
Nah, she ain't never fucked with me after that, bro.
It's because she texted you back and said, "You idiots!" I swung back around.
I was like, damn, bro. It was this shit. Nah, bro. All right, I'm gonna explain the situation, dog. Like, bro, it was this girl. Like, she gave me a bowl. She gave it to me, bro. Like for a year, my nigga. Like, wasn't asking. Then she was like, "Hey, you remember that bowl I gave you a year ago? I'm trying to get that back." What? A year ago, bitch? Like, nah, bro. That's out of pocket, bro. I was like, I didn't really want to give it back, and also I didn't want to have a conversation about it. So I think we like I was like, damn, I really don't want to see her or some shit like that, and then I left it out on the porch. And I was like, oh, I left it out on the porch, like we just left or some shit like that. And then we turned all the lights off. Like when she got close. And then she was like, I think she drove around the block before she actually stopped at the crib. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm not home, it's just on the porch for you. And she was like, I saw you guys home and turn off all the lights. Like, you didn't have to do that. Wow. And then it was just like, nah, like I ain't home. Why she drove around the block for though? That's flawed.
Trying to set her up, bro.
Man,
I thought y'all niggas was the ops, bro. Y'all niggas was the ops, bro.
Man, she act funny though, man. Like she act funny, man. I can't even. She has some big titties though, but that's it.
Oh no, bro. I think situationships be the hardest because it ain't really nothing defined. So it take the longest to break up for real, because it's like it's always that gray area.
It's
Y'all be
like,
broken up, and then y'all be talking to each other again like 2 weeks later. Y'all be
fact,
broken up again, and then like a month later, y'all still talking to each other when y'all ain't got nobody else.
fact, man. Like that's. I mean, breakups. Like, if we just gonna break it down to that, like breakups, like when it's your like that. No, that's my bitch. That's my girl. Whatever. Them shit's just hard, bro. Shit's just
I think
fucking
niggas be
hard.
making it harder than it is. I mean, because emotions is
Nah,
already involved, but if some shit is real
nah,
enough, bro, you gotta be man enough to let that shit go, bro. Instead of just sitting there.
nah,
Nah, you gotta be petty.
nah,
You gotta date a
nah.
best friend, kill
You
everything she
got,
loves.
you got to be petty. You gotta fucking post on Instagram that you living your best life, cause you know
You
she
be
creep on
thinking the
your
phone
shit.
because you be home in the sheet sleep, bill, playing 2K. And I'm like, bitch,
Yeah, you be home, but
Post some
me
Miami
personally,
pictures.
I'm the worst nigga with breakups because like when I break up, I'm gonna post shit that I know you're gonna see because like my shit not on private. So like I know you're gonna creep on my shit, but you already blocked me, so it don't matter though. Cause I know you be creeping on my shit, bitch. Like whatever though. And then I'm gonna
bro, you
like I'm
alright, bro? You come
bro,
back, bro. You alright?
I'm good.
Alright.
and then I'm gonna fuck bitches, bro. Not saying that's the healthiest, like the most
Productive.
productive thing to do. But I'm gonna fuck some bitches, bro. I'm gonna fuck some hoes. It's gonna make me feel better about myself for those like 13 minutes that I'm in that pussy, and then and then I'm gonna feel like trash about it. Cause I'm gonna be like, damn, bro, that's not. And I be thinking about like that bitch. Like I be like, damn, bro, like it wasn't her. Or I be trying to fuck bitches with like similar body types as my hoes, or like not my hoes, but like my
Yep,
bitch.
that's a bad idea.
It's a terrible idea, fucking terrible idea, bro. Cause then you be like, damn, like.
Could have been her.
Could have been, but it wasn't, bro. She won't reply to my text, nigga. Bruh. Man, I remember, bro. I remember I was going through this breakup, bro. And there's this bitch, like, she looked, shit, like, I don't want to say she looked like, the girl I was with or whatever, but she
Mm,
had a very similar body type, except she had a fatter ass, bro.
mm.
That, that shit had me shook, nigga. I was so shook, bro. And then, but like, then that bitch stopped fucking with me though. But that's because I was a scumbag. Because I'm like, I'm the worst nigga with shit like that. Because like, I'm gonna smash and I'm gonna hit you up 2 weeks later, and then I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" Like, "Hey, shit happened," and then you're gonna be like, "Damn, bro, like you ain't." But that's the old me, bro. I ain't gonna talk about the old me, bro. I'm a new nigga now,
New year, new you, bit.
bro. It's been the same year, new me, nigga. I'm a new nigga, bro.
No, I
But
feel you.
like,
I'm different though, bro. Like if I break up, like all it takes is me getting drunk, and I'm gonna call your phone one time. I'm gonna call your phone a couple times and be like, "What's up, man?" I ain't leaving no voicemails though. I'm gonna just call
I
the
love you. Why you didn't reply?
You hearing the
Please,
Marvin's room voicemails?
please. You leave a voicemail, D?
Hell no, I don't leave no voicemail. Niggas don't. I ain't leaving no voicemail, nigga. This ain't Marvin's room, nigga. What
You
the
ain't gotta
fuck you
lie,
think this
D.
is, bro? Oh, this nigga done cut out
There you
again, bro.
that 2G again. Shit.
The Wi-Fi knew he was talking shit, bro. So that shit slowed
He's
down.
trying to protect him.
He was about to say something crazy.
I can tell. Oh, there he is.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. Like y'all niggas start moving in slow motion when my shit started fucking up. So I kind of know what to look for now. But
But
go ahead, D.
yeah, man, I'm the nigga that I'm gonna put on the front, bro. I'm gonna act like I'm good, but then I'm gonna call your phone in a weak moment, and then I'm gonna go back to acting like I'm good, and it's gonna be that process until I'm good for real, and then I'm gone. I ain't fucking with you no more.
I'm too prideful for that shit, bro. I'm gonna act like I'm good, bro. And I'll probably hit your ass like when you got a new nigga and it's too late. It's too late. It's like I'm happy. You'd be like, bitch, I ain't.
He has a past. He got history.
Man, that ass, bro. Like that nigga don't love you. He don't care about you.
He don't know you like I know you.
I know he
Nah,
got money and I'm broke, but it's okay. I still love you, bitch. Come
hey,
on.
these hoes be saying all niggas the same. We the same for real, bro. We all be doing the same shit.
Facts. But man, like, what's the worst breakup you went through, D?
I'll tell you, I ain't been in a real relationship like that, so ain't no real worst breakup.
What about Linda though?
Why are you putting names into the atmosphere, bro?
Yo, walk that out.
That
Shit.
wasn't even that bad, bro. It wasn't even that bad,
It
honestly.
wasn't. It wasn't. I would have been hurt. That fat ass walked out of my life, bro. I would have been so hurt, bro. I would have been crying every night, my nigga.
He want to punch you through the screen right now.
Bro, I'm Gucci, bro. I'm
Cause
Gucci.
D, the thing about D, like all the girls he fuck with, he didn't care about, bro. He wanted a girl just for them to be like, I got a girl. He did not care about none of them hoes, bro. And I know that for a fact, bro, cause he ain't deny that shit once, my nigga.
I ain't gonna say that I ain't care about him, bro.
You ain't like, but you care about their well being, like, okay, bitch, alive, but you ain't, you wasn't like, damn, I really fuck with you, like on a mental level type shit.
Bro, we was in high school. What does me fucking with you on a mental level really consist of, nigga?
Consistent pussy.
Oh, okay, nigga. That's not on a mental level. That's consistent pussy.
Nah, but that, I
And
mean,
that's
that's
what
high school.
that's legit what a girlfriend was for in high school, bro.
Fact, but like, all right, so it's like let's bring it to like when in your adult life. Like, what about that one chick on New Year's though?
That wasn't my girlfriend, bro.
Oh, that wasn't your girl.
No, that wasn't my girlfriend, bro.
Oh, my bad, cause y'all niggas had to kiss at New Year's and shit like that, and like y'all
Bro, why
niggas
you
was
trying to put
real.
my whole life on the podcast, nigga?
Y'all niggas was real booed up, had my ass sitting there looking stupid. Like, y'all niggas all fucking.
You ain't have to sit there looking stupid, bro.
What was I supposed to do? Come here, let me kiss you let me kiss you when the ball drop. I'm like,
Her
bitch.
friend was there, bro. You could at least talk to her friend. You didn't have to try nothing. You could have engaged in conversation and been chilling.
Her friend wasn't cute.
Her friend is cute.
I don't even remember what that bitch looked like. I'm saying
Exactly,
shit.
bro.
Just talking shit, bro. I remember the girl, and I remember you, and I remember she was running your ass, boy. Like she said, Daniel, come here. That nigga was, oh yeah, I'm about to slide on over there, bro. Like,
Bro, was we not high, bro?
were we? I don't remember.
We were. We were.
Oh, true.
We
Damn
were.
it.
So I was chilling, bro. That's what really we was trying to do that night. We was trying to be high and then go out and do something.
True.
But everybody else's adult life, Justin, what you feel, bro? How you deal with it in your adult life?
Try to ignore that shit. It don't work, but I mean, you gotta keep yourself busy.
Man, who hurt you, Justin, bro? Because I haven't talked to you in a minute, bro. Who hurt you, bro?
I ain't gonna put names. I mean, you don't know them, but
Whisper it.
I'm out the house if the gang outside.
No, but like what she did, bro. Fuck that hoe. I'll pull
nah,
up
nah.
on her.
It's
What's her Instagram? No, I'm just joking.
Instagram. I'm just. Nah. I mean, it was no malice. It just ended kind of like you can tell when shit's fading, like a
Yeah,
relationship's fading, but
yeah,
you don't know the reason.
yeah.
So at first you kind of want closure, and then I'm like, this ain't gonna help for shit. So like I
That's what
said,
my dad told me.
so I keep myself busy. Let's see, keep yourself busy, work on yourself, start something, get yourself out there. But I mean, it's all about you. At the end of the day,
Start going to the strip club.
I mean, I was doing that. Nah, I mean, just you gotta let them live their life. You live yours. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But like I said, there's no malice towards anybody or any other girls or any chick like that. So, I mean, as long as they good, I ain't gonna say that one line. Oh, if she's happy, I'm happy. Because
That's some
Sometimes,
bullshit.
no, but like on some real shit, sometimes it be like that
it'd
though.
be like
Like,
that. No, and I generally want her to the ones in the past to be happy, but I ain't worried about you. Like I'm worried about me.
nah, bro, I be worried about them too. I be like, you with this nigga? Really?
Nah,
For
nah,
real?
nah. Honestly, the first few weeks after, you be on the Instagram, like you trying to put clues together, like you Sherlock and shit, and just like,
Bruh.
eh,
I would say though, like women, you know how like when dudes go through a breakup, they not gonna post or they not gonna tell like a bunch of people like, yo, like nigga, like I'm single, bro. Like, yeah, she broke up, or like we broke up, or whatever. Women will broadcast that shit, bro. They telling everybody they work with. They telling all the niggas. They posting single type shit on Instagram. They just doing shit like that. New me free type shit. You be like, bitch, like why, my nigga?
Bro,
Like,
that's their way of doing what they do when they break up, bro. Just how niggas be. Women got their ways, bro. Well,
bro.
some women got their ways. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
generalize them.
not all of them. I'm gonna be honest. My last girl, we worked together. So
Y'all still work together?
no. This at my old job.
Oh my god, bro. I
So
was
we
about
worked
to say.
together. I mean, we were like 2, 3 seats away. So we didn't tell people. I don't. Yeah, that's the face I had too. Coming in, like,
That be that hurt, bro. That be that fucking hurt,
I
bro.
mean, we didn't tell anybody. I mean, if people ask me, because you could tell like, oh, it don't look like they fuck with each other anymore. So I'm just like, all right, if they ask, I'm gonna tell them. But yeah, man, especially when you work with somebody, it's true what they say. Don't eat where you shit or whatever,
No
or
shit
don't
we
shit where you
eat.
eat. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
because you at work, and even if they ain't talking to like talking like to be in a relationship with somebody else or just talking, you see them talking to another nigga, you like I was like, this bitch cheating.
This bitch,
Yeah.
bro, acting brand new on a nigga, bro.
Mhm.
Acting like I wasn't like, bro. Like, that be the shit that get me hot, dog. That be the shit where you pull them aside and be like, bro, like, what the fuck you doing, bro?
I
What are
just
you
ignored
doing?
it. I pretended to live my best life. I was like, inside,
See,
I'm like Drake, like, damn, nigga, this hurts.
you a better nigga than me, bro. Cause I'm gonna say something. I'm not the type of nigga that could like see that shit and not say some shit, bro.
She wasn't being reckless, though. She wasn't being reckless.
See.
She was a sweetheart, so it
Oh
wasn't.
my god,
It's
bro.
just seeing another nigga talking. It's like
Yeah,
I
and
don't.
you know why that nigga talking to her type
Yeah,
shit.
it could have been the nigga could have been 62 years old. I've been like, yeah, fuck this nigga, bro.
I know this nigga. I know this nigga ain't asking for a goddamn stapler, bill.
Exactly.
Facts though.
But yeah, I
Facts,
mean,
man.
oh, it was at that one place we worked together. That
Bro, I worked there for like
you weren't there for long.
I was there for like a month, bro. I just needed a check. I was there for like a month, and I was like, who was it?
She didn't work there when you were there.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
But like I remember I started working there, and I remember I was walking, and I was like, I seen you before I said what's up to you because I saw you before, and I was like, is that Justin, nigga? And I seen you from across the room. I'm like, that ain't Justin, bro. I don't know that. They're like, oh, that ain't Justin. And then I saw you from across the room, so I couldn't tell who it was. And then when I seen you, like that first time I saw you, and I said, "What's up to you?" That's when I was like, "That's Justin, bro. That's
yeah.
fucking Justin, bro." But like, I ain't like working there, bro. I think I got like,
Fuck no.
I think I just stopped going there, bro. I didn't even like get fired. I didn't quit. I just stopped going,
That's what
and I
most
found
people
like,
do. Now
yeah,
I worked there almost like a year and a half. Shit ass job. She was
stressful.
only
I bet.
she was the only reason I stayed there. I ain't gonna lie.
Where
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, that's convenient. And
that
then
is convenient. You can see your bay every day type shit, bro. It's like school. It's like, oh shit.
expensive but convenient. But then you break up and then it's like,
I
whoop,
don't even like this
new
motherfucking
job.
job, bill.
Yeah.
Damn, my mom just called me.
You gonna pick up? Or you gonna ignore your mom call you that kind of
Put
son?
it on the podcast.
I missed the call, bro. It was already missed.
You ain't missing, nigga. You ignore your mama, nigga.
Nah, I don't be on my shit like that. Oh shit.
But anyway, this nigga Justin is here for a reason, bro. You got a website you just put up. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So I appreciate y'all having me on here. I know Cedric, I think he was on my second post, but yeah, I created a website. Been working on it the past month and a half, 2 months. It's called whatsyourname.com. That's name with a NAIM. And basically it's just like help people not put people on, but help them get exposure. So that I guess that kind of is putting on. But it's just for creative people, content creators like yourselves. So it covers like podcast, music, art, photography, etc. Any people, feel free to suggest anything that you create, clothing, stuff like that. And basically, the goal was the way I came up with it was, I mean, we all had hoop dreams, right?
Facts.
Yeah. So I mean, I knew I was too short, so I gave that up a long time ago. But I figure I spend a lot of time on social media, anyways. On social media, you see a bunch of talented people. People can sing, people can dance, stuff like that. Stuff that I can't do. So I was trying to keep it real myself. I'm like, let me go ahead and see what I can do to help other people. I went to school for marketing, so figured I might as well go ahead and put that to use. Um, Basically, the point of name is helping people get their name out and whatever their aim is. So it's kind of like I want to say double entendre. I don't think that's the correct term, but if you look at the word, it's NAIM. So your name and then your aim, which is your purpose. So whatever you're setting out there to show the world what your abilities are. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, if anybody wants to check out the site, it's what's your name? That's WHATSYOURNAIM.com. All submissions are free at this time. I'm not really going to charge people as I build the website. I just want to see people eat. So the main goal is I want people to be able to see Cedric's photography and videography skills, and I want them to be like a musical artist, and I want them to be able to see somebody like him and like, yeah, I really like how he shoots. I want him to do my music video. So I want people to collaborate and network on there as well. So that's basically the main goal for it.
So how are
When
you?
is the twerking? Hold on. When is the twerking section gonna be implemented? We trying to see this whole twerking, boy.
Whenever I get submissions for it, so if you know women that want to twerk, they have
No
it's
males,
what happened
no
This
male
nigga said.
twerking.
at this time. We do not discriminate. All posts are subject to review. We'll have to go to our delegation and discuss that with them, but there's no discrimination.
That nigga be like, nah.
If you know anybody with working skills, send them my way. You're gonna get posted as long as it's nothing that will get like banned off Instagram or Twitter or anything. I'm gonna post it. So, like I said, I'm just trying to help people out, trying to build my little resume as far as marketing goes. So yeah, if you know people, let me know.
What were you about to
How are
ask me?
you? Yeah, I was about to say, like, how are you looking for the town, or how are you like going out to scout it, or are you just marketing it so people come and find you?
So originally, I had lofty goals for this. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna post one post, and it went to my head. I'm like, people are just gonna find it. That's not how the internet works.
Nah,
So
bro.
of course, going to school in Orlando, I met a bunch of people, as you guys. I know Daniel, you didn't go to UCF, but you went to same high school we did. But I just met quite a few people that are into the arts as far as like that do podcasts, do photography, do music. So my first goal is to help get them on, get this to help get the site going. That way we can build an audience, um, and then eventually branch out. I'm gonna reach out to. I didn't post anything today. Yesterday was the launch. It's just you ever get fluid at work and you, I ain't gonna get that. But I'm gonna reach out to some of the people you meet on the Instagrams and Twitter, just being on social media through the years. Build that out, run a few contests. I'm actually gonna run a contest later this week. I'm actually giving money away.
What?
Where do I send
Yeah,
it?
I mean it's up to anybody.
And
Name
how much?
I'm giving 20 away on Twitter, 20 away on Instagram. It's light, but
You know what
it's
you
free
start
money.
doing, bro? You should be like, yo, I'm giving niggas dime sacks and like fucking shit.
Trying to get this nigga to go to jail.
Yeah, trying to get me indicted.
Bruh, start mailing dub sacks to niggas. Be like, bro, you want your free dub sack, nigga?
Instead of UPS.
Nah, I think
but
niggas be doing that for real.
they do.
Bruh,
But
Eric steal that shit, bro. You know, like put it in like a Cheerio box.
This nigga said, "Oh my god."
yeah. But
Go ahead, bro.
anyways, name is actually an acronym. I can't say what it is. That's kind of the contest, but gonna have people guess it. Whoever guesses what it stands for first, they'll
Name
get, yeah,
NAIM.
yeah. Don't guess on the podcast. I mean, you don't know. Ain't nobody else knows. But
I was about to, my brain was working. I'm like, okay, well, what? And niggas always in
Music.
Mitsubishi.
niggas ain't in Michigan.
Niggas are always in Mitsubishis.
Nah, nigga, we pushing the Nissans, bro.
Yeah,
Already.
right. Niggas do
I
love
got a
Nissan Altimas, bro.
Facts.
But yeah, I mean, whoever can guess it first, I mean, it's a free $20. All you got to do is like, retweet, comment under. So that's how I plan on building without having to reach out to people, because I mean, it's free money. All you got to do is retweet. So yeah, just working on things. I'm still brainstorming. I plan on building a website, building more content. Hopefully to do live events, do things where I can make my own content for the website, as far as like video blogs, have people that have submitted their content go out. Like you've seen the people on YouTube go out to tailgates, interview people, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's dope. So, like, how fast are you expecting for it to like expand and stuff like that?
Yesterday. Nice. But I mean, I gotta be realistic. It's gonna take time. If I can get up to 5 submissions a day within about 3 or 4 weeks, I'll be happy. The goal is to get up to like 10 to 15 per day, because I don't want to, when I'm submitting posts on Twitter and Instagram, I don't want to flood people's timelines to the point where they're annoyed, but I want to give them the option where they can see, oh, I have the option to look through different podcasts that have been posted recently, find what works for me, what's my interest, find new musicians, find new artists, and new photographers, stuff like that. So within the next 2 or 3 months, if I see a gradual rise, then I'll be satisfied.
Where do you what are some of your ideas as far as like getting it to grow?
As far as getting it to grow, I mean, with anything, everything is about who knows you. It's not really about who you know. So you have to catch people's attention. So that's part of the reason with the cash giveaways. You got to spend money to make money at the end of the day. So that's part of it. Social media. I mean, I know that's one of the topics later on that we're gonna jump in regarding YouTube, but not the forecast. But as far as social media, you see people that have blown up off social media. Just it kind of takes luck sometimes. Like, you guys know Jesus Amiro.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they came up from social media. You look at all the Vine stars. Rest in peace to Vine. It just takes one thing going viral. So hopefully, if I locate the talent that can interest enough people, they're going to tune in more, and that's going to help the site build, and that's in turn going to help me help other people out as well.
Do you want to just display the talent and just be like, okay, this is what they're doing? Or do you want to more so like have interviews with the talent and just be like, yo, like nigga, like, okay, and show them as like real people and show them as like obviously talk about what they're doing, but also like just show that they're a real ass person. Like, what are you actually gonna do to like grow it?
Yeah, so the reason or not the reason, but what I want people to take from the website when they see somebody's profile and they get to know them. I want the audience member, because the website's not only for the creators, it's for the people who like to be entertained. So I want the creators, basically, I'm giving them free reign to tell people what they want them to know about them, um, what information they think is necessary for the fans to know. That way, they get to know the person, know if their interests align. So in the future, as I am building a website, I hope to be able to do things such as interviews with video content, like such as a podcast, not really a podcast, but there will
More
be,
so interviews.
yeah, like video interviews. There's gonna be a YouTube coming up eventually. It's just like I said, you got to spend money to make money, so we're working on that at this time. But yeah, I want people to know who the artist is as an individual or as a brand or whatever they're trying to promote, whether it be a song, an album, uh, catalog, portrait, what anything like that. It's for the artists for them to decide. So me posting everybody, it's not really up for me to decide if something's whack or something's not, because everybody has different interests. So I want to give everybody a free chance to go ahead and show what they're made of. So that's pretty
What if
much
it's
it.
what? What if it's whack though? Like you still posting?
I mean, it's not really up for me to decide if it's something that's outrageously, like, you can tell, like, bro, I can't post this, like,
But there has to be some type of like
yeah,
quality control of this shit. So like,
yeah. I mean, if it's something where I'm trying to think, if it's something where it sounds like a third grader came up with it and they don't know what they're talking about, I have the discretion to be like, I'm sorry, like, this won't meet the website requirements for this reason or not. But there
yeah,
are some things, like, I do want to give a lot of people the chance, because Little Yachty, like, say Little Yachty, when you first heard Little Yachty, what y'all think about him?
fire. Nah, trash.
When you said that, I thought more about Lil B than Lil Yachty.
Or Little B?
Like when I first heard Lil B, especially Caillou, I was like, "Fuck is this nigga talking about?" And then we hear all these niggas now like Lil Yachty, and it's like, "Oh shit, it makes sense now."
Started a wave.
He
Exactly.
did.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not really. I have my own personal opinions. There's artists that I like. There's artists I don't. But I can see the beauty and the creative, artistic ability in everybody, as long as it's like genuine. So I kind of have to look through to see if they're being genuine or if they're just trying to post some bullshit. But yeah, I mean, as far as like seeing who is whack and who's not, that's really for everybody else to decide. Because say I could like them, but D said you could hate them.
Mm.
So
You gonna
It's
let the
your website.
comments decide, man.
No, but it's
exactly.
your website though. So it's like, yo, like if you don't fuck with it, why fuck with them?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
because this website's supposed to be like the middleman.
exactly. I'm bringing the
I got
middleman back.
you. True. Okay. So I'm bringing the middleman back. All right.
No, G
But
shit, the middleman is important, bro.
fact though, like because like there's a lot like like an artist like Post Malone. I don't
Hmm.
like Post Malone. Obviously, a lot of people like Post Malone.
A lot of people like
Like
Little Yachty too.
fact.
So it's just like, who am I to decide now? As far as bringing the middleman back, that's the thing. I am gonna, like I said, I'm going to review every single post, make sure it's not some bullshit that they're sending me. But the the middleman kind of got erased, or the role got distinguished when social media blew up. Anybody can post SoundCloud material, photography, anything of that variety on the web, but there's so much of it, you're not going to get to all of it. So I know I'm not going to get everybody, but the people that are interested enough that want to go through this website is going to get filtered out, and people can filter out for themselves for what their interests are and determine what they want to listen to.
So, do you want the website to grow more, or do you see like the social media as like an outlet to grow the website? Like, what do you like? As far as like, what are your plans are?
Honestly, the website, it's gonna sound weird. I don't really care about the website as far as
I
the
feel you.
views and the clicks, as long as it's making an impact for the people that are putting out the art and content. As long
Hmm.
as they're getting the clicks and stuff, because every post pretty much is gonna be posted on the website. It's gonna be posted on the Twitter account, the main Twitter account, and the main Instagram. They may not go to the website to check out the person, but if they see the posts on the main account from Twitter, and they see the at of whoever I posted, they may just go to there and they may just fuck with them from there. So the main goal is to get them the audience and the recognition, build their reach. So I wouldn't mind the website getting bigger, but if there is like a true impact being made from the social media instead, I'm fine with that.
But where's the money come from?
The
I know you're
posting.
not. I know you're not worried about like the money at this point, but like, where does the money come from? The posting. What do you mean?
Yeah, so right now I have it set up where if you want to make a donation, that's fine. I'm really not worried. Like I said, I said money, you have to spend money to make money. Eventually, when the site gets a little more recognition and it's more notable, then I will make it where each post or to get your post, you have to submit $1. And that's really me telling people if you believe in yourself
Ain't
that
shit
much,
free.
yeah, if you believe in yourself that much, what is $1 to support your art? So $1 for me is just that's for my time because I work a 9 to 5. I gotta come home, check all this stuff. That's
Facts.
my free time. Now I enjoy it, but I'm still trying to help you out at the end of the day. So I mean that's where the dollar will come in. But like I said, it's only $1. Like believe in yourself at the end of the day. And then eventually as the website expands, like I said, I want to create content as far as YouTube. Revenue can be built from there. Hopefully merchandise one day. Just other routes of income will eventually trickle down. Right now, I'm just focused on building,
The platform.
yeah, and getting more of a reaching audience.
I feel you, bro. Like, so who are some of the artists that you wanna, or just like whatever field that you wanna actually like work with, or that you have in mind?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen quite a few just like as that I follow on my personal Twitter account and like Instagram that I've really become interested in. My biggest my biggest interest I would say would be music and podcasting. At work, that's all I listen to. We're able to listen to that stuff. So listen to you guys, listen to I ain't gonna give other people clout on your
No,
podcast.
give them clout, bro.
No, you
I be
can do
looking
it.
for new pack. I be looking for new podcasts, but I don't know where to like look. Cause
Yeah,
you got the typical like brilliant idiots. You got the Joe Buttons, but like what else?
yeah, I listen to the Brilliant Idiots. I listen to the Joe Budden podcast because that's kind of where I also got the idea too.
Mm.
Because you see the Charlemagne's and Joe Buttons, they have their sleeper picks on the Joe Budden podcast. Charlemagne, he brings people in to discuss what they're talking about. Now, it may not be in like the entertainment world, but it's their hustle. So
Mm.
that's kind of where the idea came from. Um, and then what else do I listen to? I listen to Bodega Boys. That's the Jesus Samira one. I
Mm.
listen to Mixtape. It's a basketball podcast. They're really funny. And then there's a few others. I listen to you guys.
Do you listen to
Combat Jack was fire. Rest in peace.
Flagrant
Pass.
2?
Bro, did you listen to the episode today?
Nah, bro. I be behind on Flagrant 2. Like Flagrant 2, because like my job, it's hard to listen to podcasts at work. So it's like I gotta listen to podcasts at my own time. And it's also like since we've been doing the podcast shit, I try not to listen to too many podcasts because I'm not trying to like
Steal the
let
stuff.
and like let their opinions influence like what I'm saying. Because I've noticed like if I listen to like the Joe Budden podcast and then say we talk about it, I'll be saying the same shit. Them niggas, I'll be like, yo, that shit they said
Yeah.
that was valid, bro. And I'll be like, bro, I don't want to get to that point.
I feel that. And that's like what a bunch of like musical artists do too. They only listen to themselves because they don't want to come off like they're ripping off somebody else. But
Facts,
yeah, no,
bro.
I fuck with Flagrant too. Them boys were wild. They were
Funny as fuck, bro.
especially
I
today.
don't I don't like when what's that nigga? Kaz, I think that's his name, the black dude.
Yeah.
When he's not on the episode, I can't listen to it, bro.
Nah.
I can't listen to it, bro. If it's just Andrew and that Indian nigga, I'm like, bro, fuck this, bro.
The thing is, Andrew and Akash,
Yeah,
they're the flagrant ones. Kaz he brings like a level of notoriety and like he knows what he's talking about when it comes to sports and music.
yeah.
I when I listen to Andrew and Akash talk about, I kind of tune out. I'm like, man, you way off because I'm like, I know exactly what's going on in that realm, but I'm gonna listen to them get the jokes off. So
Yeah.
I mean, but you need that sometimes, like the comic
yeah,
relief with the factual shit.
yeah, definitely.
Facts.
So, is there any other shit you want people to know about your platform, bro? Like this is your time to big it up, bro. This your time, bro. Do it.
I got some questions, bro. I still got questions, my nigga.
Oh, you still have questions left?
I still got questions, my nigga.
Well, then ask away, nigga.
All right, so like one of the things that I like, maybe it's not a question, maybe it's just like maybe it's just me on your dick. Pause. But I'm just saying, like, one of the things about like creating this website or creating this platform that like gives you more freedom than maybe like a platform that we are trying to create is just the fact that like you have more flexibility than us. Because if you aren't available at the time that like we're recording the podcast and you know that we do this shit, it just makes it hard to work with you. Because say like somebody's like, yo, nigga, like at the time that you're recording, I can't do it. I can only do it these times. And if it doesn't work with us, it's hard to like to make it flexible to where we can still like work with them or like have them on here or like do an interview. When you create something where it has like so much freedom and like fluidity, where it's just like, yo, like if I want to do an interview, what works for you? Oh, you're free at this time, we can do this. Or like send me your work and like I can post your shit. Like that's a little bit more freedom than like what we're allowed to do or what we're allotted to do just based on the structure of our shit. So I really just gotta salute you and shout out you for like for taking on this endeavor and just being with it, bruh. And just like being like, yo, I'm not worried about like how niggas' opinions are. I'm not worried if niggas is like questioning like, yo, nigga, like I don't really get that shit. It's like, yo, like I'm gonna start something and I'm gonna have my growing pains and I'm gonna learn what what works best for me and I'm just gonna do this shit, bro. Like so shout out to you, bro.
No, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for that. Yeah, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be a grind. There's gonna be bumps and bruises down the road.
It's
Even
gonna suck, bro. I'm
yeah,
telling you.
it's a lot of work. Like especially when you're coming home from work. Like today, I did overtime. I worked 10 hours. Didn't have lunch.
God
That,
bless.
well, I almost didn't make this one because I didn't know when I was
Yeah.
gonna get home. Like, damn, I'm hungry. I don't
Oh,
know,
gee, that'd be the shit, bro.
This nigga DB and chicken wings on here every week, bro.
man. I was about to ask, can I eat? But I had time to eat before, but I don't blame him. You gotta get it how you can. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, there's gonna be bumps, there's gonna be bruises. I got sick of dancing.
He got a good text, bro.
Nah, some hoes posted some pics that I did. They wasn't hoes. They was real cool. They was real cool, bro. I followed them and then they ain't followed me back, so I had to unfollow him because I'm a real ass nigga.
That's facts.
So.
That make you a real ass nigga. That's part of the real ass nigga criteria, bro.
Bruh, just gotta let y'all bitches know. Like this shit ain't free, bitch. I had to block and unblock some hoes just so I went a little salty just because they be playing games. I think I told you about it, D.
I don't
You ain't
remember that one, bro. I would have told you stupid.
nah. When I called you like a couple nights ago, bro. Like you ain't fine enough. That's it.
Oh, gee, yeah, you did. No, that's real. But yeah, I think we done, bro. I like G shit, cause one a nigga be hungry as fuck, bro. I'm about to go to the store, about to buy me some motherfucking food, nigga, and pig the fuck out before I go to sleep, bro.
Facts.
It's getting cold as shit out here in San Diego, bro. Niggas gotta wear jackets for real, bro.
Oh,
Y'all way out there?
Nah, I'm in
that
San
nigga,
Diego.
Holy shit!
I'm trying to
that
get back
nigga.
closer to
It's
Florida,
cold
bro.
in San Diego. That's the south.
Bruh, this shit is cold. Like, nigga, it's like 60 degrees outside. That ain't that cold, but it feel cold because it's right on the water.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I'm trying to get out there, bro.
Pull up, bro.
You been
Pull
to
up,
LA
bro.
yet?
Yeah, bro. I took my girl to LA the first week I was out here. That shit was crazy. Like, them
you got
niggas
her
actually
pregnant?
doing that.
What was that the week y'all
No,
got pregnant?
I ain't getting nobody pregnant, bro. Shut your ass up. You out here trying to put stuff in the atmosphere that don't need to be pregnant. But LA was lit, bro. The Hollywood sign, Koreatown, all that good shit. I want to go there again and just spend more time just to like catch the whole vibe of it. But I'm gonna bring some different clothes because niggas pulled up on me and I had to come correct. But
What
anyway,
you was bullying?
nah, bro. I had on the Magic jersey, bro, in the wrong part of the city, bro.
Fuck the Magic.
Oh, I thought you meant Magic Johnson. I'm like, what? Hold on.
Nah, the
Hold on.
Orlando Magic jersey, bro, in the wrong part of the city, bro. The nigga,
Why do you have a who is an Orlando Magic jersey?
bro, I got that back in the day. I was a Steve Francis fan. That shit ain't fit right then. It don't fit right now. So I gotta retire that shit at
And
some
then you
point.
had a crop top on.
Bro, that shit was extra tight back in the day too, boy. Niggas was joking on me. That's back when niggas was wearing everything baggy and tall tees was in. So I had that shit on with a tall tee, bro. That thing was so small on me back then, and I was skinny as shit. So you can imagine how small that shit look now, dog.
True.
Bruh, these hoes snapped on me. Whoever edited those pics I took, bruh, that nigga snapped. I can't even front, dog. I was talking mad shit, too. I was talking mad shit, boy. But yeah,
Nobody
bro.
care what you're talking about. Hey, Justin, bro, shout out your Instagram and your business Instagram real quick so we can get about this hoe.
Yeah. So Twitter, Instagram for me, Stephen Currency. That's like spelled like Steven with a PH. That's a real way to spell Stephen. It's because I'm light skinned. But that's my Twitter, Instagram. If you want to follow me on there. Business one. What's your name? That's WHATSNAIM.com. That's the website. That's the Instagram at what's your name. Twitter. Some bitch ass nigga already took what's your name, so I had to put what is your name. So there's what is your name at what is your name. So go ahead and follow me on there.
Bro, the underscores didn't work, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You put no
Nah,
underscore.
underscores are whack, man.
They really are, bro.
They
They
are
whack, but
whack.
it's the way to get off, bro. It's the way to get off when somebody took your shit, bro.
Bro, underscores are whack as
Well,
fuck,
the thing is,
bro.
the Twitter handle is going to change once somebody solves a little riddle of the acronym. It's going to make more sense. It's going to be different from the website and the Instagram, but you're still going to be able to associate them. So hopefully somebody figures it out pretty quick.
Cool. Shout out to that boy, Justin, aka Stephen Currency, aka Mr. What's Your Name. We're gonna do it like street ball out here, but when they be announcing niggas' name when you do some shit. But thank y'all for tuning in. This was episode 31 of the Soiree Szn podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on IG and Twitter at Soiree Szn, SOIRESZN. Make sure y'all catch up on these full episodes on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, and Stitcher. And make sure y'all fuck with us, bro. The long way. Appreciate y'all for listening to another episode of Soiree Szn podcast, and we out.
Treyway.
Hey, bro, let me say the one.
This conference will now be recorded.
Why you